don't know, reboots are kind of symptomatic of a fundamental lack of originality in Hollywood.
Have you no shame, Hollywood? Well, at least until they get that big fat paycheck. Right, Rich?
Yes, those phonies, those sellouts, and I would so sell out too if I could, just like these guys did. They trodden this path, yes. Jess Harnell and Willis Lee Wild are some of the creative forces behind the Animaniacs, and it's back.
All the stuff that you used to love about Animaniacs, Richard, is alive and well in the new thing. The characters are basically the same. They look a little different, but they look very, very cool and very modernized. However, it's all new situations. And that's the beautiful part about it. Basically, it's taking the guys that you loved, the characters that you loved all those years ago, and dropping them smack dab in the middle of a time in the world that is ripe for commentary and ripe for satire.
You know, we tried to recapture the comedic tone of the original while making sure it, resonates with today's audience. And, basically we just want it to feel fresh and familiar at the same time. And I hope that we did that.
They did a great job, and you won't believe it. It's so good, Rich.
Is there anything that's off limits for you guys, subject matter wise?
That we're allowed to do or that we want to do?
Well, a little both, I guess.
Well, yeah, I think it's certainly not, we can't aim our sights at the sort of level of at Family Guy, the sort of full-on adult comedy.
My sandwich! Just where I left it.
Yeah, we're aiming at a little bit younger of an audience. So, yeah, we're careful, but we did push as far as we could.
But what they did, man, what they did so well is they maintained that awesome thing from the old show, Richard, which was that it works on two levels. And it's like if you're 8 years old and you're watching this thing, you're going to laugh at it.
Yeah, you'll laugh at the slapstick stuff and all that.
But if you're 48 years old, you're going to go, I can't believe they just said that. And thankfully, that's still there. So, while Family Guy was very much more of an adult cartoon, and there's a lot of cartoons that are for kids, this thing hits the sweet spot where everybody can enjoy it. Doesn't matter how old you are.
And so are you, with the technology changing since 1998 when it went off in the first place, do you do the voiceover stuff any differently? Or are you in the room with your fellows? Or how does that work?
That's another good question, man. You're good at this stuff, Rich. Basically, when we started recording the show, thankfully, we were all together. I can say that on a lot of projects, and on most projects, I work solo. I work in a room alone, which I actually don't mind because I'm usually done in like 15 minutes and then I can go get Chinese food or something. But for this, the interplay and the chemistry between us, Rob and Tress and Mo and myself, we love each other a lot, man. We've been through a lot together and we've done a lot together. So there was a magic to that. Now, obviously, in recent times, there was a little thing called COVID. You might have heard of it. So we had to be more isolated by necessity, but I'm looking forward to, as I'm sure everybody out there is, to being together again and being in those rooms again with the people that we love and having fun together. But we made it work, man.
What can fans look forward to with these episodes coming up on November 20th on Hulu?
All the stuff you loved about Animaniacs is still going to be there for you.
We're Animaniacs.
It's been modernized. It looks a little fresher, a little newer.
Totally insane.
But it's the characters you love. However,
Never mansplaining.
they are in all new situations that could only happen now, and in new ways that could only happen now. So it's the best of then and the best of now.
Animaniacs.
I only have one thing to say. Good feathers.
What about it?
I want them back.
Who?
Just saying.
Who? Wait, the what?
Eventually. I get it.
You never can tell. Stay tuned.
Okay.
Keep watching, Rich. Keep watching.
Okay, I will.
Now the adoration pours in. Nerve!
That's right. 13 new episodes starting tomorrow on Hulu only. The Animaniacs are back. And, it's all new, somewhat different, but same. And I want that guy's hair.
I know, seriously.
Either one of them, actually.
It was distracting.
Either one.
It was that good. Yeah.
Hair envy. We've all had
Even
it.
your hair. Carrie's hair.
You would even
no,
take my
I'll
hair.
take all Damon's hair. Yes, absolutely.
You'll take follicles from anyone, huh? Yeah, I see how you are.
Thanks, Rick.